Hello friends, welcome to the session on Agentic AI. So this is a series which we have started to understand the working of Agentic AI. This is our second session, video number 2. And here we will understand how the Agentic AI actually performs or do the job. So let us start the session and let us understand how Agentic AI works. In our earlier session, we have already seen that what is AI. We know that artificial intelligence is a program with the help of which a computer or machine can perform like a human. We have seen how the AI is being evolved over a period of time. So in the early days, we have a rule-based system. Then we have the neural networks, and now we have the agentic AI. So the AI is being developed or evolved over a long period of time. We have seen that there are certain limitations of generative AI or large language models, where we will know that the large language model cannot make the decision on their own. And therefore, whenever you want to accomplish the real life task, then the generative AI is not suitable. And we need to make the use of the agentic AI. Let us understand what is agentic AI. Agentic AI you can think of as a system where you will find that it will perceive some input from its environment, and then it will think over it, and then it will make certain action in order to achieve goal. So there are sensors where we can get the input from the environment. Then there are agents which will have a process of thinking, decision making, and then the action will be performed by making the use of actuators. So these are the three basic components of agentic AI. Environment is there, sensors are there, and actuators are there. So sensors are used to receive the data or perceive the information from the environment. So the agent will interact with the environment. Then there is a reasoning, there is a decision that can be taken by the agentic AI system, and then the action will be performed by the actuators. So action or effect will be performed on the environment only. So the environment is very important. You can think of environment as a world where the agentic AI will operate. So for example, if we are making the use of agentic AI for self-driving car, then the road environment is the environment for the AI. So sensors are used, such as camera can be used for collection of the data from the roadside or environment. Then the agent will think over it, will process the information, will give reasoning, and will plan what kind of action is to be performed. And then there are certain actuators, and the action will be taken in order to achieve the goal. So sensors can be used in order to collect the data from the environment. Sensors such as camera, microphone, or keyboard input can be used in order to collect the data from the environment. And then there are actuators, and actuators will actually perform the action. So for example, speaker can be an actuator, wheel can be an actuator, or even a display unit can be an actuator, which will actually perform the job or action. So the working of agentic AI is something like this. You have to sense from the environment, think over the data that is being received, and then accordingly perform the action. So the perception is there, then the decision is there, and then there is an action. So as indicated in this diagram, we will get everything from the environment, the data through sensors. Then there is a brain or reasoning for the agentic AI, which will process the data and will decide what action is to be taken. And then the actuators will actually take the action on the environment. And this is what we call as an effect. So thank you, friends, for viewing the session. Hopefully, you have understood the working of agentic AI.